Welcome to She's a Comedian Now podcast, a podcast about my comedic journey from beginning to end. Um, I know everybody is surprised that I'm now doing comedy, or maybe you're not surprised because I've been making you guys laugh from time to time or ever when I'm in y'all presence. Now I'm making the world laugh, and we're going to be laughing from things of my past, things of my present, and what the hell's going on with the future. My name's Raina D. Where did I get that name from? I know some of you may ask. It's my first name and my middle name put together. My dad used to call me D. My grandmother used to call me D. My dad used to say Miss D. My grandmother used to call Raina D. And then my family called me Miss D or D or Raina or and the list goes on and on. So that's how we got Raina D. But that name takes me back home. I came up for it as my stage name because some of you guys might know that I lost my dad in 2020. And when I lost him, I lost a lot of my identity. And I had to kind of figure out a way of rejuvenating and reinventing myself without him no longer in my life or as a steady person in my life, right? And so I came up with Raina D because it took me back home. It took me back to where my grandma was making soup starter and drinking Volokov vodka and whatever else, you all are from a black family. You guys know how it is. But it takes you back to that era, like in the 70s era where things were a lot simpler, right? And it just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy that I am now being able to embrace my full name. My full name, I used to always just use Raina and never use my middle name. I would always do a middle initial. And sometimes I wouldn't even do a middle initial. Sometimes I'll just say Raina, McClendon, and that was it. And so now I'm using Raina D. That's my stage name. If you ever see me on any stage, great segue into me being on stage. I have a show coming up next Wednesday on the 17th, and I also have a show coming up on Friday, September the 19th at Nottingham's. The show on the 17th is out in Lanham, my home, where I got my start, where I owe my homage to the comedy, the House of Comedy out in Lanham. Shouts out to you guys for holding me down, always supporting me through this journey. So let's get back to it. So what is she? She's a comedian now? She's a comedian now is basically, once again, I'll say, taking me through the journey of me becoming a comedian from the beginning to the end, the ups, the downs, the side hustle, the afraid to be on stage, the getting on stage and saying, okay, the overthinking. And I'm also going to have guests. I'm going to have guests to come on and they're going to share their journey. And it's not all going to be about comedy. We're going to have some segments. We're going to have some moments where, we might make you laugh. We might make you cry. We might make you mad. You might want to throw the phone, throw the TV, throw whatever. But we're here to embrace everybody and bring you into our world, the comedic world, the journey, the how it gets started. Because I think you guys see it when the set is polished or when the set has been worked in several open mics and you guys get the on-stage presence of these comedians in the area. And so now we're bringing you into our world, the journey, the hustle and bustle, what it takes to get to the money. I know the star-studded comedians all look good, and they're making you laugh, but they didn't take you through the beginnings where you bomb or you get hackled and you don't know how to handle it, or you get stage fright, or you don't know what to say, or you don't know how to write a joke. You just know when I just hope I say something and it makes people laugh, or let me take you into my world, but my world's really not that funny. But yeah, So I can go on and on and on, but I just want to take you through my journey from the beginning when I first went on stage and I held that mic in my hand and something came alive in me. Something it's so funny because my girls, shouts out to my cigar crew, Denise, Sandra, Nicole, the twins, Alicia, Faye, um, everybody who supported me. Um, Good grief, it's so many of them. My homeboys, Will, um, everybody that supported me in this journey. It's so funny. Um, I'm just reflecting back to that moment, guys, and it's taking me, it's just making me pay the homage to the people who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, right? Like, I'm a very shy person. Everybody who knows me knows I'm shy. I'm shy until I get the liquor in me, and then shits get turned up. That's when Kit comes out. You guys will meet Kit later on. It's like three people that lives inside of me. We have Raina D, and we have Kit. And those three people are the sheer epitome of me and my evolution of growth in this comedic journey. So you're going to get to meet all of them. We're going to laugh about them. We're going to have a good time. But just wanted to go back to that moment when I got on the mic at the House of Comedy. There was nobody there. I'm making my crew laugh. Everybody's hollering and screaming. And then everybody's like, you're going to get on stage. And I'm like, no, the hell I'm not. And yes, I did. I got on stage. And it was just like surreal, right? It was so funny and surreal at the same time. So when I got up there, my first thing was, y'all got me up here telling jokes. That shit was funny. And like, I'm up on stage telling jokes, and I was talking about this dude I met that I was dealing with, and I thought he was like my boyfriend. But he kept saying, every time I said, you my boyfriend, he would bust out laughing. So I was like, I guess he wasn't my boyfriend then. Nah, he's not my boyfriend. Fuck it. Anyways, so what? Now I bet you he wish he was my boyfriend. But yeah, from that moment when we got up there, when I got on stage, it was like something came alive in me, you know. And when I went to work the next day, yeah, I do work. So when I went to work the next day, I was so excited and showing all of my coworkers, like, look at me, look at me. And they were all like, are you serious? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you was 2 weeks ago afraid to take a picture, and now you're on stage, like real life. And I'm like, real fucking life. Like, I'm on stage and I enjoy it. But I didn't get in comedy for the money, right? I got in comedy just to express myself and make people laugh. Like, we have so much shit going on in the world that, like, I think people are forgetting to laugh. I think people are forgetting to just relax and release. You know, we got so much pressure coming from, you know, our political side. We got our own race. You know, we got racism. We got all these things that are taking place. And we're forgetting to fucking laugh. We're forgetting, you know, that there are some good times. There's some, hold on, let me take a drink. There's some good times, and hold on, let me take another drink. There's some good times, and there's some things that we can just laugh about, right? So that's what I got into comedy for, because through my pain and my suffering, I always still find, I still find a joke in it. I still find some kind of happiness in it. I still find a way to smile, right? Like, when my father passed away, I got into this deep depression, like deep depression. I lost a lot of friends behind that depression. A lot of my friends, you know, I don't think they understood what I was actually going through when Dad passed away. Um, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know how to identify with anything or anybody. And so I just kind of took a recluse, right? I know this introverted ass Aquarius now turns into, um, I mean, this extroverted Aquarius now turns into a introvert, and that was something that surprised me. You know, my friends would call me, I couldn't answer the phone, I couldn't do a lot of things, and so um, I hope my friends, the ones that know my heart and truly know me, I hope you guys see this and you know that I love you with all my heart. And if I ever hurt any of you all, I just want to publicly make an apology and say I'm sorry. But that was a dark time for me, and I didn't know how to express myself, nor did I know how to embrace the love that was given to me. It was truly hard. It was hard. It was really hard at that time. And so now I am becoming learning who I am through this person that I've created, Raina D, the comedian. I'm now learning how to re-embrace who I am. And I think it's a fun journey. I think you guys are going to you're going to laugh sometimes. We're going to cry sometimes. We're going to say, what the fuck? Sometimes we're going to, it's an evolution of life. It's an evolution that I am starting to embrace and to become. And I want to thank you all for coming with me on this journey. For those of you who do, like and subscribe. But I do want you all to follow me